What is up, everybody? What's up, Transcend? I don't normally stream at night, everybody. It's 5:30 in the afternoon, evening, my time. I'm usually on my way to bed about 7:30 because I get up early. But we've had a long, slow day today, and blame Bubbleonia for this because he and some other folks recently spun up the community server once again for Enshrouded. They played their first session Thursday night. I shared that out on our socials because I don't normally play at night. Handful of those folks, we're at half a dozen people. I think some of them are folks we all played together about a year and a half ago. Those streams are on my YouTube channel. There's a playlist somewhere. I actually have a character from that, which is this character. That's my level 25 multi-Ren, who I played with those folks about a year and a half ago. So I've played some Enshrouded before, but I have not checked it out since update 3. That's like my OG, I think, character. Looks like from February? Or is that December? I don't know how they do dates. That's a while ago. So I have played Enshrouded before. But it's been a while. I've heard lots of good things. I know that Keen Games had reached out to me, and we had done some stuff around when the Mage came out, or when the Mage updates had happened. I can't remember when that was, last year sometime. And I had made a Mage, which I played around with for a few days, for a few streams, but playing other games, not really playing a ton of Enshrouded. But I've got a few days. I finished Indiana Jones of the Great Circle replay today, and I've got a few days until the Gears of War Reloaded happens on the 26th. And since everybody else is getting into it on Thursday nights, I figured I could roll up a character, possibly join them on a Thursday night session one of these nights, if I can manage to stay awake. So I'm actually trying to stay awake a little bit later than I normally do recently, because I've been having some insomnia, waking up at like 2 o'clock in the morning, so I'm going to try to start staying up till like 8 or 9 o'clock instead of going to bed at 7:30 and see if that helps. So I figured tonight was a good night to try. So we're going to start from scratch because I have not played in forever. So let's make a new character. Transcend says I have the game and never got really far through it. I mean, we played at the time, that level 25 character that I showed off, when we played... It was... We saw everything that was in the game at that time. And we played pretty hard for about 2 months, maybe 3 months. We went all in, like a group of like, I think there was like 8 or 12 of us that were meeting up multiple times per week. And it was right when they were adding, I can't remember what they call their dungeons. That's how long it's been. But they were adding dungeons the time that we were playing, and so we got to see like the first 3 dungeons get added, and then we had seen all there was to see, so we just all went away and we're like, we'll come back to it later on. And Bubbleonia said that they had decided to make a return to it last week, and was like, all right. I watched their stream on Thursday night, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and roll up a character and potentially join them. We'll see. Alright, let's start with this old man. It's a good game, Lazy Gamer. Let's change hairstyles here. Maybe once upon a time, I'm not really nearly that thick-headed anymore. That's not bad. Ooh. I think we'll go with that. That's a pretty good look. I'm pretty happy with the beard where it is. Beard color's fine. Oh, I should probably wear my glasses too. I think I was earlier. What's up, Kagaran? I have been at the computer all day today. My eyes are feeling a little tired, but I was like, screw it. I'm gonna hop on for an hour or so anyway. Oh. No. That's not bad. I think I might go with the second one. No, we're gonna go with the fifth. We're gonna call this guy... Oh, I gotta go over to the keyboard. We'll call this guy... Can we call him Renfail as well, or is it gonna matter? Yeah, because we can have multiple Renfails. Alright, cool. This is gonna be a private character. I should start a brand new world, it looks like. Can I delete the old worlds? Thank you. Okay. Oh, let's do the default for now. Yeah, default is fine. I love the fact that I know, fuck you, Blackthorn. Blame Babylonia. I'm telling you, it's his fault. You know what it also has to deal with is that, I mean, once we get into September, I won't have any time because we'll be back. I'll be back to lots of Dune Awakening with all the story updates. But I've got a few days until then, so I was like, screw it. But I do blame Babylonia. All right, default. Create.
Long ago, a wanderer brought an enthralling gift to the people of Embervale. The elixir. It was a cure, a blessing, a weapon. Once concealed by the ancients, its might had been set free. With it came power, mistrust, and a longing for more. Humanity dug the elixir wells, ripping apart the land and each other to quench their thirst. Elixir and blood, a drop for a drop. But from the depths of the wells, an unforeseen curse crept into Embervale. The Shroud, a ruinous fog which sought only to spread and devour. Facing their downfall, ancients and humans united to forge the Flameborn. Now, your time has come. Awake.
What's the update, Blackthorn? I haven't even looked at the update, to be honest with you. I've just was like, when I saw Babylonia and you guys playing the other day, I was like, oh, okay, whatever. I've got like 4 or 5 free days. I'll play for a few days just to see what's up, because I haven't played in a year and a half. Donna says, will you be playing Enshrouded when the water biome update happens in October? Is that the update that Blackthorn's mentioning? Alright. It has been a hot minute. Okay. There's a trailer. Okay. I should probably check it out. Well, I tell you what, the last time I played, it was on the old PC, which is a 1080 in it, and this thing has a 4080 in it. I will say the game looks completely different. That's amazing. Blackstar says it's water, swimming, fishing, water physics, underwater combat with an Aztec. Oh, dude, I need to go watch the trailer. Kagarin says, how challenging is this game solo? As challenging as you want it to be, Kagarin. You could go into the settings. I forget how to get to them right now. And you can adjust everything. There's default settings at the server selection, which we showed off a few minutes ago if you want to backtrack on the stream. And then you can adjust things individually. So if you want to have a story-based game where there's no combat and you're just building bases, you can do that. You don't have to do any fighting whatsoever. Do you want to have hardcore survival mode? You can do that. Do you want enemies to be hardcore Dark Souls-like enemies? You can do that. I have everything on default right now. I think you have to go to the character selection or the server selection screen to set the default difficulty. But then you can individually go in here and change every last little thing that you want to change. Survival, resources, how much loot you're getting, how much XP you're getting, how much health you have, stamina, all these things. Mining XP, you could turn all that stuff up. And it's controller friendly, which is a big deal for me. Thanks for the sub over on Twitch, Chuds. So now you're saying I need to go watch that trailer. Hang on, let me go pull that up. I was not aware. Like I said, I'm coming into this blind other than the fact I knew that Bubbleonia had played it with you guys on Thursday, and I was like, well, shit, I better get a character started to go see what's new in the game, because I haven't played in about a year and a half. I'm assuming it's going to be up on their Steam page, right? Thanks for the sub over on Twitch, Takedown. Might be on their YouTube, actually. YouTube.com. Enshrouded. I think it's Enshrouded game. I don't remember what it is. It just depends on the time of day, Chuds. This is not my normal stream session. So, yeah, I wouldn't anticipate us having a big audience tonight because it's my normal stream times are like 4:30 in the morning. It's like 6 o'clock at night. Wake of the Water, I think, is the one you're talking about. Oh, okay. Hang on. Let me pull this up.
Listen.
I think right now, yeah, there's like 6 or 8 people on Twitch and like 25 over on YouTube. So, yeah, small audience tonight. Hang on, I'm getting this trailer up. Oh, this does look dope. Hang on. Oh, I got it, Transcend, thank you. I was already over on YouTube looking it up. But now I gotta get this sorted out. Alright, so this is the Wake of the Water trailer from Gamescom. So this is the update that's coming, I'm assuming, in like October, someone said.
Listen. I dreamt of a time before the corruption and the fight for survival. I dreamt of a shimmering home and of exile. To find peace, we must brave
I like the snow.
the deep.
Oh, that looked dope.
Hear the old gods whisper.
Okay.
And an
Okay, yeah,
ancient
this legit looks
fury
really cool.
awakens. We shall purge the profane and command the water to yield to our will, for there is no greater power than the flame of the faithful.
Fishing, baby. Oh, okay. Well, I had not seen that yet. I was just jumping in because of Babylonia. Enshrouded 7th update, first aired during Gamescom opening night. No spoilers here. Do they have a release date for that yet? It just says October, right? Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. Let me timestamp that. My October's already mostly booked out, but I do have quite a bit of free space in November. So more than likely, it looks like I will be able to sink some more teeth into things in November. So if that patch is coming, it just depends on what time in October, because at the beginning of the month we have Ghost of Yotai. At the end of the month we have The Outer Worlds 2. Middle of the month, I forget, there's like 2 releases that I've got on my list from Gamescom that I haven't made the scheduled video yet. But I know my October is already pretty full, so it just depends on when they drop the update in October. But knowing that I have a bunch of free time in November, I would say expect to probably see me playing some Enshrouded in November for sure. You've slumbered for too long, Flameborn. The realm of Embervale has fallen, consumed by the shroud. Now the enduring flame calls for you. Find a place in the ruined world and construct a flame altar to create shelter from the dark. Bright light, I can see. Claim a spot for your base. A vast world awaits you, filled with secrets and peril. Okay, that's where we're supposed to go. God, I remember the map used to be laggy as shit, man. It's nice and smooth now, very nice. Oh God, I missed that music. Pure light engulfs the knowledge of the ancient breed, protects it in a flaming core. Wisdom far beyond my own imagination. I could stare into the fire for hours seeking answers. A whisper, but I hear none. Despite possessing a voice, it only speaks to those born from the flame. It's a shame, as I believe we could have had quite enlightened conversations. Ah, that's what the other one was, Showcaser. Yes, that one is a must-play. Like I said, I walked away from Gamescom. I haven't yet made my schedule video for October yet. Vampire Masquerade Bloodlines 2 is 100% a must-play. I will be playing that game for sure. That's one of the ones that I didn't know that I was going to play until Gamescom. I think that was like middle of the month. God damn, I tell you guys, because the last time I played this I was on my 1080, which was only ever playing it at medium settings. Playing this on a 4080 with the settings maxed out, this is, holy shit. You know what I really miss right now? The glider. I cannot wait. Okay, the funny thing is like I'm just whetting my appetite right now because I don't have a lot of time to play because I only have until the 26th. And then we got to do Gears of War Reloaded, and then we have Hell is Us on August 1st, September 1st, excuse me. Hell is Us. Then we have the Indiana Jones: The Great Circle DLC on the 4th. And then we have, on the 10th, we have the Dune Awakening update, which is going to consume me for a couple of weeks. I also have Borderlands 4. So it's a good thing. It's getting nice to get up, back up to speed with this right now. Check out some stuff for a few days, but I'll wait until October, the October update, to sink any serious time into Enshrouded. Okay, I gotta remember how to change. Oh, they've got a radial now. That's different from the last time I played. Yeah, okay. Yeah, the radial's a nice touch. God, the game looks good, man. Use a terraforming tool or explosives to forge a path through the rubble. Oh, it didn't do enough. Ooh, what we got in here? That's new. I don't remember having exploding stuff right off the bat. And we get a hunter's ring right away. Yeah, Rebellion. Not only have I played Atomfall, Rebellion sponsored me for that playthrough. I actually have the Atomfall swag bag sitting right over here. And we just played the DLC, like what? A couple months back, the Wicked Isle DLC. Yeah, Rebellion's pretty cool. Gather. Hang on. Is this whose voiceover is this? This is just a song. Gather round, we're drinking, an ode to the queen once young. 3 babes on her arm, cup filled to the brim. Thinking out loud, she'd sung. Rather mead in my cup or my cup filled with rum. Drink too much rather than be done. I'm not going to do the whole thing because I'm at the end of the day and my voice is already shot from a full day. But we can envision. Can't remember if you automatically use ladders. You do. There's a mosquito in the room. I need a proper weapon. Another torch. Yay. No, I'm not going to finish the altars. They did finally update the bugs that I was having. But that update was about 2 weeks ago, and it's just too late. I've got other things to do. Great game. Oh, that was not a, Oh, we got a recipe, though, not just a... I've got 5 minutes. Come here, buddy. Wow, I got a proper sword. Did this guy drop anything? He did. Ooh, I already got the glider recipe. Whoa, that feels like way I don't remember getting the glider recipe until much later in the game. They've definitely made a lot of changes since the last time I played. If you fall, you will rise again at your last return, Beacon. We have skill points and all sorts of stuff to worry about, if I remember correctly. Oh, new location charted? Whoa, this looks completely fucking different. Dude, it's been a long time since I've played. Wow. I told you guys the 1.0 release of this game next year is going to blow people's minds if they've not played the early access. It's a trip, man, because I've played, God, it was like a year and a half ago the last time I played. Because like we played before like the NPCs, we played before the animal husbandry, played before, I haven't seen like the new like Hobbit homes or the gardening. They've definitely changed like this whole area looks completely different.